just share their knowledge and their thought process in the summit. So how it will going to help you?
Well, I'm establishing for the last 3 years a major primary, secondary, tertiary care medical institution, which is going to be which is an apex institution of national importance, both in healthcare delivery, medical education, teaching, training, and research. And I am always open to technologies that are adaptable and adoptable, and there are people here from cross-section of society and from a transdisciplinary area. I've met people, I think mostly it's at my level, having indulging into doing ERP, a lot of discussions. I mean, there are certain points in the discussions that are taking place. I'm getting more knowledgeable, but more important for me is the interaction with people that you have been able to, this conference has been able to bring them on the same platform, who are wonderful people, like some of them whom I've just met, and I think I'm looking forward to the rest of the day to meet such people, actually go deeper into it, because as I can see, the program is meant more as a sensitization exercise, but since I'm into main line of establishing an ERP in central India, in Bhopal, I'm glad I've come to this meeting. I'm certainly very happy, very important meeting for me. From all angles, I'm finding people, implementation, gaining some new knowledge. I mean, everybody gains some knowledge in every meeting. Everybody has certain knowledge gaps.
So, how do you think that IT and healthcare that goes hand in hand, but still there is a challenge in adoption of the IT in the healthcare sector? So what is your opinion on that?
There is no healthcare without IT. There are areas where IT in a big way, dedicated IT to instrumentation, systems IT in terms of hospital management, HR management, accounts management, bill management, OPD crowd management, OPD registration management, off-site OPD registration, off-site doctor registration, follow-up, and now with swipe card kind of thing, then village management, pregnancy management, assisted living, video assisted living, telemedicine, outreach through IT, GPRS system, taking pregnant women on your radar. I mean, think of where IT is not involved. I mean, equip the doctor with the modern IT tools, and he will have a new avatar as a much more effective outreaching person.
Do you still think that the healthcare sector still lacks awareness about the use of information technology?
Oh, greatly. I mean, it's a very wide, generic question. I mean, do we lack? Is healthcare people are not aware that there is a mobile? There are mobile apps. I would say no to that. When you are asking this question, I think you're asking, do you think that the healthcare people have readily adopted the available IT and they are using it to at least to the extent that to 10-20% of the extent? Then the answer is no. I mean, if you take aware, then everybody is aware that there is IT around. I mean, who in India is not aware? Anybody who's done MBBS is aware that there is an IT around. India is an IT boom country. But somebody is aware there's a Hawaii Jahaj, but he's not taken a ride in a Hawaii Jahaj.
So, where do you see the challenge in adopting the IT? What is the reason that there is still a challenge?
Systemware. I mean, I think the hardware is there. You don't need big hardware. 5-10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, you can establish huge hardware for you. The software, there are brilliant software writing people in this country. Humanware, Indians have proven a record of being excellent computer savvy, game playing people. We have our knowledge of English, our logic of Indians is at par with any other country. It's the system. We as managers and those in the managers have to create non-threatening systems where the people who are the end users or who are the end providers feel comfortable with the available software, and the software is adopted on site, is configured on site to the need of the end user and the end provider. And the systems are badly designed, badly managed. So it's the managerial issue which is challenging. I think we've won the battle of hardware and software.
And according to you, what more needs to be done in the healthcare sector?
Everything needs to be done in the healthcare sector. What doesn't need to be done in the healthcare sector? Most importantly, from the government side, the government has a desire, keeps on instructing itself to use 4%, 5%, 6%, up to 7% of the GDP. Government is unable to spend 1.2% of the GDP on healthcare. So why? Because the process of spending money is a very labyrinthine process. I mean, I've been with the government, there is enough money in the government coffers, but to spend that money, to be able to procure, create infrastructure, procure equipment and drugs, distribute, and see that the end user is benefited and provider is satisfied is a challenge. And it's again a managerial challenge, fund management, fund expenditure. I think IT may come in a way to be able to take up this gap where government is unable. The process of tendering, the process of purchases in the government are extremely labyrinthine, very difficult. We're seeing what's happening. Honorable previous Prime Minister is being pulled into court, and it happened in aeroplane purchase, it happens in defense purchase, it happens in telecom distribution, and next is biomedical equipment purchase. And biomedical equipment is no less, is no mean in amount, and there has to be some methodology where, and the technology, like e-tendering is one technology, like e-Aushadhi distribution in Rajasthan is one technology. So there has to be more software technological research, which is I wouldn't use the word corruption, I would use the word pilferage, which is pilferage preventing software in terms of acquiring, in terms of transparent spendability by the government. When the government has the money in the coffer, has the willingness to spend that money, there has to be a transparent method, and the technology should come in and pitch in that area.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for your